Hey there, Gladiator. I want to check in with you as we're coming toward the end of 2023. I know that you may be reevaluating your priorities and taking a fresh look at all of the different areas of your life, which is what I do every year about this time. So I'm here today to ask you, are you ready to build or continue building a future that matches the vision of what your extraordinary life looks like in your head? That's not always easy, but are you ready? Are you ready to connect the dots of what you know to be possible and what's available out there for you? Now, I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser, like I always do. Here's the thing. As you may already know, you can't just dream about your ideal life. You can't just wish your ideal life to come up. You can't do that. No, plenty of people are already sitting on the sidelines doing that already, dreaming and hoping and wishing and praying and not in action. You can't just talk about your ideal life. You can't just hope for it. Here's what I know from personal experience. Years ago, I dreamt about my ideal life in my head for 5 years. All I was doing was living my dreams out in my head. But then finally I realized that I had to get in action. I had to take deliberate, intentional, consistent action. It's not thoughts that will create your dream life. Not only, though it all starts with a thought, it's deliberate, consistent. Say consistent. I know I'm not sitting in your home with you or wherever you are listening to this, but I still want you to say it. Say consistent. It's about deliberate, consistent, intentional action. Say all of that. That's what's going to get you there. The more you take action, the more you build momentum. And the more you build momentum, the more you build evidence that you can do this thing. You can make this thing your life. Even if you don't get it right every single time. Here's what I know, after being in business now for over 25 years, it wasn't always taking the right step that got me where I am today. And I know I can go a whole lot further. I'm not saying I've arrived anywhere, but my life is unrecognizable now. It wasn't that I took the right step. Heck, a whole lot of times I took the wrong step. What got me to this new unrecognizable life was consistently taking the step. Even when it was the wrong step, step back, reassess, and take the correct step. All you have to do is get in action and stay in action. And it'll get easier and easier and easier as you continue to take action. I'm speaking from experience. I promise you. I promise you this. I'm your sister in this journey who's now living proof that pretty soon you may even be able to surprise yourself with some of those extraordinary results that right now are only a thought. I look back and I go, there's no way I could have seen this life coming. I saw a version of it, but I didn't see this one. But what happened was action after action after action. And that's why I want to tell you about my 28 Days to Results online program. It's one of my favorite programs, and you'll see why. This program feels more relevant than ever right now. When I created this program, I created for the time that I was in that season. You'll see I look a little different inside the program, but now I'm blown away. And when you see it, you'll see that I recorded it while, I was in a different phase of my life. But man, I feel called to share this with as many people as I can right now because of during these times to not let external circumstances drive your life. And there's so many external distractions right now, more than when I originally recorded this program, which is why I'm bringing it back out, because you can't allow the external circumstances around you to derail your dreams. Put yourself back in the driver's seat. And you may have stayed in the driver's seat, but make sure we don't stop pressing the gas and make sure we're pacing ourselves. But if you're not in the driver's seat, let me help you take consistent, intentional action each and every day. Say that, each and every day. Because the moment you skip a day, then you'll forget and skip 2 days. And it's about consistent action each and every day. This program gives you a daily, say daily. I love this. It's the only program where I do daily lessons. But this program gives you daily lessons that are simple steps to help you build your action muscle. It's all about just taking that action muscle and building it more and more and more. You know, you have triceps and you have biceps and you have hamstrings and you have quads. Just like that, you also have an action muscle. And most people's action muscle is in complete atrophy, meaning it's completely underdeveloped. You know why? Because most people start and then stop. Start and then stop. And when you're thinking about the life you love, if you're thinking about the life you deserve, you're just thinking about it. You're not in action. So thinking is not an action, it's thinking. Your action muscle needs to be trained, and it needs to be toned, and it needs to be developed, and it needs to be ready to go and grow and grow and go and go and grow again and again and again. The one thing that will keep your life transforming is consistent action. It's so important that Joan Baez says the antidote to your despair is action. Lisa Nichols adds, the prescription for all the success you want is action. How is it that the same word is the thing that will bring you out of pain and the thing that will also bring you to your joy and to your love? Action, that's how powerful it is. This program will help to navigate you through the process of staying in action. Now, I'll be beside you for 28 days straight. The only program in my entire arsenal of programs where I'm with you every day for a smidge at a time just to develop that action muscle, helping you tone and build that muscle. All you have to do is complete the short and sweet lessons that I outlined for you on the inside of the program. What I love about it is that the lessons are very short and very sweet so that they're easy, because I want you to win. I want you to get excited because it was so easy to do that really you get sold out on being in action. I spent countless hours, days, weeks, even months recording this just so you can experience 28 days of videos, 28 days of a journey, 28 days of taking bigger, bolder, more extraordinary action, 28 days of win after win after win after win. And the best part, you want to hear this? You can instantly get access to the entire course for, get this, only $28. Yeah, it's like a giveaway. No, I didn't stutter. Like, it's all yours. Me, 28 days, every day, giving you a little something to do for $28. Now's the time to take action and create your extraordinary life. Like, now's the time. What better time than now? Now's the best time to do it and play full out for you. But in order to do that, you have to click the link below and get started right now. I cannot wait to see you on the inside of the program. Here's what I love. When you get into massive action for just $28 for 28 days, you start next year already running. Yes, it's a setup. It's a setup for your success. Stop by on the other side. Let's talk about how wonderful it was. I'll see you on the inside of the program.